Cool. Hi, my name is Emma Rose, and I'm super excited that Troubadour Thursday is going through the summer. I love being here, and I love hearing everyone's original music, and I love playing original music. So I love this event a lot. I'm going to start off with an original that I wrote called Brown Suede Boots. And it's about this guy that I saw in one of my government classes. And I never spoke to him or anything, but he looked like he would make a really good song. So I wrote a song about him. Washed out jeans, brown suede boots, need a parachute, 'cause you're falling fast for the guy in front of you. He don't look half bad with his brown suede boots and a cowboy hat. Oh, catch your breath or up your eyes. He's nothing but a bad man in disguise. Hear the stories, hear the warnings. Nothing but a bad man in disguise. Emerald eyes, sky-high heels, dancing on cloud nine with a drink in your hand. Don't seem too smart to me. You're gonna get burned by the guy in front of you with the brown suede boots. Oh, catch your breath or rub your eyes. He's nothing but a bad man in disguise. Hear the stories, hear the warnings. Nothing but a bad man in disguise. Hear the stories, hear the warnings. Nothing but a bad man in disguise. This next song is called Camouflage, and it's one I wrote about just kind of trying to fit in. When I wrote this song, I was like 16, so that was super important to me, fitting in. So this is a song called Camouflage. I tried to fit in the crowd, you tried to keep me out. I don't know where I wanna be, lost between the lines of sanity and reality. I can't seem to see myself here or there or anywhere with you. I don't know what's left to do except to put on my camouflage, relearn to blend in. It's not quite faking. Oh, I call it fitting in. When your whole world is messed up and you are next up to fall, put on your camouflage. I tried to make some friends with people who said they didn't need any more. Lucky for me, all I need's a foot inside the door. Hide you from them, hide them from you. Hide my point of view and put on my camouflage. Relearn to blend in. It's not quite faking. Oh, I call it fitting in. When your whole world is messed up and you are next up to fall, put on your camouflage. Put on your camouflage, relearn to blend in. It's not quite faking, oh, I call it fitting in. When your whole world is messed up and you are next up to fall, put on your camouflage. Put on your camouflage. Put on your camouflage. This next song is one I wrote called Foreign, and it was a time when I was changing and then the people around me were changing. And so I just kind of wrote a song about it. It's called Foreign. I liked you when you had long hair. You drew big crowds as I drew curtains. Well, I know you now. I've seen you change. I've been here all along, but hey, you don't need me to tell you who to be unless you feel the need. 'Cause you're going places and I'm not changing, and now I think it's complicated. You're speaking in a foreign language, 'cause you're acting strange, behavior change. The things you say just don't translate. You're speaking in a foreign language. You've become foreign to me. I like to hear what people think. Their lonely words just speak to me. But you've been quiet for quite some time, or maybe I quit listening. 'Cause you're going places and I'm not changing, and now I think it's complicated. You're speaking in a foreign language, 'cause you're acting strange, behavior change. The things you say just don't translate. You're speaking in a foreign language. You've become foreign to me. Foreign to me. Foreign to me.
Test, 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 testing. I'd like to welcome everybody out to the Super Spreader event tonight. No, I'm just kidding, but you know, I'm glad we're all taking our mask out so we can all have a smile on our face when we die, you know. Okay. Yeah, y'all probably had enough of that last year, so. Okay, this is a song I wrote about Stillwater, and I changed the words to it when Tesla was thinking about building the auto plant in Tulsa. But I guess he didn't like the song, so he's not here. But so it's back to Stillwater. Well, I came to town, settle down. Still waters, don't let me down. I was caught in the waves of the world. I'd come to find my country girl. I'll wait short or long, my heart beats strong. I know I'll make good in the end, just as long. Stillwater's is my friend. Now, what's to become of the world? It's up to you and me, boys and girls. But I must do all that can be done with a little love. Have some fun. I'll wait short or long, my heart beats strong. I know I'll make good in the end, just as long. Stillwater's is my friend. Yeah. My hair's a mess, but I'll do my best always to be true. Thank y'all. I probably should have warmed up before I played that, but this is a song I recorded, and they was doing trying to do a documentary about noodling, and I guess C-SPAN 2 was here. But they were out of New York, and now the pandemic has happened, and they're no longer online, so maybe we'll get another recording of it. Started this world before and from there. Oh, there's so much more, but you know, I'd give it all away just to find my way. Have nothing to say. Oh, yeah. I'm a country boy. My guitar, pride and joy, a music man with a simple melody play. Well, I hope you will understand, and I'll be your music man, and oh, bring me peace and happiness. Thank you very much. This is a song that I dreamed, and I sang it to my granddaughter, which is in Seattle now, when she was a toddler. And I don't know if I'll ever get to jam with her, because if she misses one note, she'll stop and go back. So maybe I'll write her another song or something. It's called I Can Fly. It's about dreaming you can fly. The sky, but in my dreams I can fly, reach deep inside. We'll go high, high, be anything. Sing, sing, sing. then sing, sing, sing. Take hold my hand. We'll travel near far land. And if you can't reach the sky, but in my dreams I can fly. Yes, we can. If you understand. Be my woman. Will I be your man? Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
That man's wired for 220, I'm just 110.
All right, you're good to go.
All right. My name is Paul, and I'm 80 years old. And, and I say that just to remind you that it's considered good manners to be nice to old people. So.
Even if they know you?
Even if they know me.
Oh.
Yes. The last time I sang in this building was when I was first tenor in the Stillwater High School Boys Quartet in 1959. That was 62 years and 15 presidents ago. And some of the presidents served 2 terms, so it's been a long time. 1959 was also the time that I wrote my first song. Mr. Epperly, who was our vocal music teacher, one day at choir practice, handed out blank chart paper and told everybody to write a song. I had never written a song. I never thought about writing a song. I had a good relationship with Mr. Epperly, and I thought, well, this is probably the end of that. And so I just scribbled down some notes from some sheet music that we were working on and turned it in. Well, I never got to hear my song, and Mr. Eppley never mentioned it, so I guess I got by with that. Just one other quick thing. About 3 years ago, I thought it would be kind of fun to start writing some songs. So I went online and I discovered that Nashville Songwriters Association had a chapter in Tulsa. So I joined up and met some great people. Some of them are here tonight. And I've only written probably a half a dozen songs, and I consider them all to be works in progress. Even though I have ideas for a lot of other songs, I continue to work on the ones that I've written to try to make them better. And my first song is certainly a good example of that. It's called Highway Home. Here I go again, going down another highway, to heaven or to hell. Is this just another verse of for better or worse? I can't ever tell. In the midst of the beginning, I can't ever see the end. Is it over the rainbow, just around the bend? Have I taken the wrong road again? Your love will never leave me, and the road will never heal me. No matter how many miles I may go, I see pictures from a movie that I'll never see, a love story that should have been you and me. Here I am again, going down this old highway that goes through our hometown. I don't have long to stay, got to be on my way. Thought I'd take a look around. I'm not sure why I came here. Everybody's dead and gone. There are faces in these places that don't belong. But the highway goes on and on. This town will never leave me, and the road will never free me. No matter how many miles I may go, I see pictures from a movie that I'll never see, a love story that should have been you and me. I laid a rose on the place where you will lie forever. I sat and stared through the air where we used to dream together. Our little town is still just a place between places, just different names and different faces. This old highway will always go through it, but it will never go back to it. And your love will never leave me, and the road will never heal me. No matter how many miles I may go, I still see pictures from a movie that I'll never see, a love story that should have been you and me. And there's one thing that I know, no matter how far I may roam, this old highway can't take me home. this old highway can take me home. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. That is a work in progress. I've been working on that a long time. This next song is about the land run. 12 noon, April the 22nd, 1889 to be specific, when the U.S. government opened up an area in Oklahoma called unassigned lands for settlement. For free land, people can move, stake a claim, improve it, the land within a certain period of time, and after that period, they would get a deed. So it was in fact free land. Now the name unassigned implies that it was unoccupied, and that certainly was not the case. There were a number of settlers that were already here, and there were two primary Indian tribes that were here. One was the Seminole, the other was the Creek. They had been relocated to Indian Territory from the southeastern United States. History has a lot of different versions, and this one's mine. They're waiting on the line, waiting for the time to run. Some don't know where they're running to, they just know they're running fast, running to their future. We're still searching for our past. Sorry. Well, I'd like to start that again if that's okay with y'all. Too many dots on this thing. They're waiting on the line, waiting for the time to run. Some don't know where they're running to, they just know they're running fast, running for their future. We're still searching for our past. Sorry. Where do we go from here? Well, the white man said we could keep this land forever and a day. Now the white man's running back and stealing it away. They're running by the thousand, running through our land, stealing what belongs to us with a Bible in their hands, with a Bible in their hand. Just another trail of tears, another white man's lie. Not another place to live, but just a place to die. Well, the warriors and the soldiers are long time gone and dead, but the river still running red, and the water can hear you, and it won't forget. In this broken promised land, in this broken promised land, our spirit will not drown in the red water. Our ghost will soar in the wind. And when your way of life is over, we will live again. Well, after about 4 starts, I finally finished it. Yeah. I think I'm a little out of tune here. Well, for my next dance tune, actually, my next tune is not a tune, it's just a story. My wife passed away in January of 2014. Even as that time gets farther and farther away, sometimes it seems like it was yesterday. Well, after she passed, I wanted to write a song about her, but I never could get any words and music to go together. So I just wrote this poem. For the longest time, I just had one line, and I couldn't seem to get past it. So I wrote it down, and I put it in my file with other lines I couldn't get past on their way to other songs and other poems. But it was important to me, and I kept thinking about it. And one morning I woke up about 3 o'clock and I had another line, and then another, and another. And through the course of that same day, I finished the story. Well, she was always with handsome men. But for me, she made an exception. She said handsome men aren't always what they seem, and there's a lot of competition. But I made her laugh, and she liked my music. Well, she was an independent soul, but sometimes she would need me. Childlike in some ways, but an educated lady. And I could make her laugh, and she liked my music. Well, we were like most other couples. We didn't always get along. But after all the shouting, it always ended in a song. And it would make us laugh. And she liked my music. Well, we had 21 years together. The last 5 years were hell. Searching for a miracle, some magic potion to make her well. I still tried to make her laugh and sometimes got a smile. I could see in her eyes she could hear me. After 71 years of living, just living, took her life. Gone from this world, perhaps to another, but she'll always be my wife. She made me laugh. And she always liked my music.
Ready? You good? My name is Mike. I'd like to thank my friend Paul Ingram for inviting me here tonight and coming to enjoy this, and I'll kill him later for making me follow him, because that's, the show just happened, y'all. We're at the after party. So we lived in Stillwater about half our lives, and just recently moved to Shawnee, Oklahoma, in the heart of Pottawatomie County, which is a damn long ways from Payne County, I can assure you. Thank you. Reaching out to put your hand in mine. Past the fight, we both apologize. Angry words spoke, and no way to take them back. I didn't mean a single one. I was stupid, I was mad. We're holding on no matter what. Ain't gonna quit when times get tough. Just as far as I can see, I'm there for you, you're there for me. Ain't got to wonder anymore. A once a lifetime love's in store. Ain't giving up on what we've got. We're holding on no matter what. I'm waking up with you, it's nearly dawn. Feels so good to hold you in my arms. And I don't give a damn about the world outside today. I wanna lay right here with you. We can love our cares away. We're holding on no matter what. Ain't gonna quit when times get tough. Just as far as I can see, I'm there for you, you're there for me. Ain't got to wonder anymore. A once a lifetime love's in store. Ain't giving up on what we've got. We're holding on no matter what. And half the time two people stand and say, I do. It don't work out that way. But that won't be you and me, 'cause we've got the real thing. We're holding on no matter what. Ain't gonna quit when times get tough. Just as far as I can see, I'm there for you, you're there for me. Ain't got to wonder anymore. Once a lifetime love's in store. And giving up on what we've got. We're holding on no matter what. And giving up on what we've got. We're holding on no matter what. Thank you very much. So, my wife and I wrote this song at Tom Ferguson's cabin at Lake Tenkiller, which is also referred to as Heaven in the Hills. Living for a moment like this. I ain't been around here in a while. It's the little things you really miss. Just take a deep breath in and smile. Ain't got no signal on the phone. It's peace and quiet. There ain't a damn thing going on. Up in the hills, heaven in the hills, out past the oak trees and the pines, there's a lover's path grown over wild. And Mary's grown, she's quite the sight. Another deep breath in and smile. No matter when or where you go, it's always calling you back home. Up in the hills, heaven in the hills, ain't got no signal on the phone. Just peace and quiet, ain't a damn thing going on. Up in the hills, way up in the hills, heaven in the hills. Something like that. I'm gonna play one more here. Appreciate these guys putting this on. I didn't know anything about it. Got an invitation. It's a really good time when you can hear Emma, it was original music, right? Fantastic. Paul, getting right here, Philip. Appreciate that. If you guys got a few dollars to help them out, this stuff doesn't come free, right? So throw a little something in the pot there. That'd be great. So I've been writing songs quite a while. First song competition I ever entered with the NACI local, we won. And it was after 20 years the first song my wife ever helped me write. So I don't know what that means, but on a side street on the edge of town, in an unfamiliar place. This is where they stop to rest for now, in this unfamiliar space. And with his arms wrapped around her body tight, they both look into their baby's eyes. And the future's never been more bright, 'cause they both believe, and love lives here, and love lives here, and together they will persevere, 'cause love lives here. In the morning he'll be out by dawn and lined up by the street. If he's lucky, he won't wait too long where day laborers meet. And he's grateful for the chance to work, even though his hands and shoulders hurt, 'cause he'll bring a few more bucks to her at the long end of a day. And love lives here, and love lives here, and together they will persevere. Love lives here. Living in the shadows day after day, building something out of nothing the American way. In a backyard, two children play underneath the maple tree. Out behind a small two-bedroom house with the lawn well cut and green. And with his arms wrapped round her body tight, they both watch grandchildren running by. And the future's never been more bright, 'cause love lives here. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate you guys.
So someone told me one time, he said, man, if you can write a song and no matter how you play it, you like it, you have a really, really good song. So I wrote a bunch of songs and I'd play them fast and slow and everything in between, and actually they all sucked. So, so I disagreed that you could play a really good song 3 different ways, or maybe I learned that maybe they weren't really good songs. But actually, this here is a work in progress, and a friend of mine had a good melody and told me a story about moving from Arkansas and how shocked he was when he got to Oklahoma and the wind beat him to death. And so I wrote a song called Back to Arkansas, and so it evolved to me singing it, and I liked it, to not liking it. It evolved to one of the girls in the band singing it, and we recorded it, and I still didn't like it, not because of her, but it just didn't come out right. I played it at about 9,000 miles an hour and thought I really, really liked that, and then listened to that recording and didn't like that one either. So I'm gonna slow it down tonight. And hopefully, just maybe, Courtney comes next time and we've turned this into a duet. So I'm not singing those words, by the way. She was standing at the edge of an open door, staring out, searching for lost time. Let me help you. I'm getting some reverb back here. It's killing me. Is that better for you? Okay. She was standing at the edge of an open door, staring out, searching the lost time. The taillights pulled away down that road long ago, her heartbeat intertwined with mine. So take me back to Arkansas, where I'm free to roam the Ouachita, where my feet they carried me across these Ozark hills. My heart it guides me back home to you. I've been out here working on these southern plains, beaten down by the sun and wind, where the good Lord I know He'll help us both. When I come home, we'll try again. So take me back to Arkansas, where I'm free to roam the Ouachita. Let my feet carry me across these Ozark hills. My heart will guide me back home to you. Will take me back to Arkansas, where I'm free to roam the Ouachita. Let my feet carry me across these Ozark hills. My heart will guide me back home to you. Well, it's sweeter now rocking on a porch underneath that painted evening sky. She'd never asked me why I left, and today I still don't know why. But I sit here now in Arkansas, free to roam these wild Ouachitas. And my feet they carried me across these Ozark hills. My heart brought me back home to you. I swear to you, I thought I was going to forget the words. Because like I said, we rewrote it. So hopefully you'll get to hear a version of that as a duet one of these times soon. So, man, the first time I came here, I started to do a song, and I actually did forget the words. And I cut it really short, and it kind of did the song injustice. So I want another shot at it, if that's okay. It's called The Tale of Dale. It was the first song that the band released, and it did really, really well, and I did really bad presenting it, so I hope you guys like it. Where they said he came from the south side of town, meaner than a treed up cone. Well, he rolled into town 3 times a year, bought a comb for his liquor still. Well, the law, they leave Dale alone, said he had been through hell. Well, he made his living mashing corn, selling from his liquor still. And they said he was a hero, and he was a family man. Well, it changed that night, he lost a son and a wife who were gone in a rounder's hand, was gone in a rounder's hand. Well, my dad would tell me a story when the school had caught on fire. He said Dale rushed into the burning building, saved every child. Or down there at that interstate, when the car drove off a bridge, he said Dale jumped into the icy water, saved a mama and a kid. Well, they said he was a hero, and he was a family man. Well, it changed that night, he lost a son and a wife who were gone in a rounder's hand, who were gone in a rounder's hand. So we ain't seen Dale in a long, long time. Some say he passed away, 'cause there's a fresh piece of dirt in the cemetery, marks an unmarked grave. So out there in those woods at night, when the moon goes away, you can smell the smell of that old corn mash cooking in his liquor still. And they said he was a hero, and he was a family man. Well, it changed that night, he lost a son and a wife who were gone in a rounder's hand, who were gone in a rounder's hand. My guitar is so bad out of tune, man. It's like twanging up here. One more to leave? Yeah. Well, I was okay. Man, so I really admire some of the younger girls that have come up here and sang. I don't have the guts to sing a song that I haven't worked on. It was pounded in my head, you get one first impression, so don't, do it, whatever. And the vulnerability and the honesty of the music that's been here so far, because the willingness of someone just to, hey, this is what I just wrote, and I'm going to share that with you, has been extremely inspiring to me, and opened my eyes that, it reminds me that writing a song is about your emotions and feelings in your stories. It's not about the perfection. So this song is about as raw as it gets, and which means it's going to be a hillbilly song. I knew when I saw you that love was sure to be. Our lives had both been messy, we could finally be free. Things from our past made it hard to stay, but I knew if I had a chance I'd stay here anyway. And I'd haul your burdens in a railroad car, truck 'em down the road, haul 'em up over a mountain pass. I'd carry heavy load. You kept on searching for what you could become, but the emptiness, it haunted you and kept you on the run. Then I saw you on a sunny August day. I knew I could help you wash your tears away. I'd haul your burdens in a railroad car, truck 'em down the road, haul 'em up over a mountain pass. I'd carry heavy load. This is where you remembered what the words are. See your sweet smile, it warmed me like the summer sun. The tears from yesterday are gone. To see your sweet smile, it warmed me like the summer sun. The tears from yesterday now are gone. I'd load your burdens in a railroad car, truck 'em down the road, haul 'em up over a mountain pass. I'd carry heavy load. Yeah, I'd carry heavy load. That's about as raw as it gets. So thank you guys very much. Thanks again, man. Thanks to all these guys that put this on and give an avenue to go out and be expressive and try new things and different things. So, man, it was great to see everybody here, and I'll see you next July. And I'm sure everybody else will be here in July. So. Yeah.